What's up YouTube, this is Shuttle Boy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video, we got a new sneaker pickup in today. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so like I said, we got a new sneaker pickup in today. Obviously you can tell that this is from Nike. I don't know why they do this weird stuff with taping it. It looks kind of cool, but obviously this is just a clear indication to get your package robbed, and they've been doing it for a while, but I had to say it because it still sticks out to me and I still don't really like it. Without further ado, let's get into this package. I haven't gotten really any cool sneakers in a long time, so I'm excited to get these in here into the collection. I've really wanted to get these. I've talked about these in a video. So let's just get into opening these guys and we'll talk a little bit about them before I unbox the box. Alright, so one thing I always notice lately with packaging from Nike, because I have bought things from Nike lately, but nothing big or anything interesting, they just don't put a receipt in any of their packages, and I don't understand why that is the case. It's a little weird to me and it kind of annoys me, but it's whatever. But anyways, let's get into this, guys. I'm pretty excited for these. As you can see, if you didn't already know, this is a Jordan 4 box. Jordan 4s are really cool. I actually only have one pair and I got them semi-recently, like within a year's time. So I'm not very well versed in the Jordan 4 line as far as wearing them goes, but I've been around them a ton. I've always had friends that have been really into Jordan 4s, and I have too, but I've always just kind of gotten other shoes. It's just never really gotten to the point where I got a pair, but I love them. They have a lot of good colorways, and this is one particularly that means a lot to me. And I'm just so happy it came back, and I'm so happy I got these in hand. Let's just look at the box though. I want to look at the box because, I mean, the box to this is awesome. You got the cement print on here, and then you got the size tag there. Yeah, this looks so cool. Kind of wish it had the ring on here on the front or whatever. I doubt the originals had that, but it was just a cool touch that I always like. But let's get into unboxing these. The paper has splatter as well on it, which is a nice touch, but let's get into seeing these bad boys. Bang, bang. What we have here today is the Jordan 4 Fire Red. This is an original colorway. Back from '89's the year, I believe, and dang, I am very excited to own these. Now, one thing that just is so awesome about these is just the classic colorway. I mean, this is one of those shoes that, I mean, to be honest with you guys, for some people, if you're not into sneakers, you might look at this and be like, what's all that special about it? But if you know anything about sneakers at all, you know that the original colorways, especially colorways that really represent the Bulls really well in Chicago, those are the ones that everyone really likes, and that's what makes this one just great to me, is it just really stands out as Bulls colors, and I really like that. Another thing, Fire Reds just in general, Fire Red colorways are just really awesome. I really like all of them. I like the Fire Red 5s, and that was one that I'm really bummed that I missed out on those because I really like those and would like to have another pair of 5s in the collection. But I can handle that I missed out slightly just because the Raging Bulls are coming back. That is so great. But I still wish I got those though. But this is awesome, guys. I'm just so happy these are finally back. So the reason being why I really care about the Jordan 4 Fire Red is kind of a weird thing in a sense, but I always wanted to get these for this reason. Now, if you might have seen in one of my videos, or I've had videos in the past that have had this in there, I actually have a Jordan cutout, so a Michael Jordan cutout that's life-size. It's his whole body, life-size, standee, and it's so awesome. I'm like really excited to, when I move into like a bigger house and stuff, to put that in with my sneakers and have that around it. I think it's gonna be super cool. And the shoes that he's wearing, particularly on the standee, is the Jordan 4 Fire Red. So I always wanted to get them for that reason. I used to always look at this cutout and be like, dang, those shoes are actually really cool. I need to get a pair. But I never wanted to get a pair from secondary market because, I mean, they didn't have that Nike Air on the back, and I was like, you know what, I am willing to wait for them to remaster these and add the Nike Air. Nike Air isn't everything to me. Like, if it had a Jumpman on the back for this round too, I would be very annoyed because why would you do that? Why even bother? But I wouldn't, it's not like, aesthetically speaking, I don't really care too much about that. But man, this is just so cool to have these in person. Now, like I said already, I do have a pair of Jordan 4s, and I did get these like a little over a year ago, the Bread Jordan 4s. And to be honest, I mean, I need to spend some time with this shoe to really say this definitively, but I really like the Bread or the Black Cement Jordan 4 the most, I think. It's just more wearable for me. And I don't know, the black with the gray just looks so cool to me. But I'm really happy to own both of these because both of these, in both instances, I always really wanted to own these, but I just didn't really want to buy them because I knew that they were going to remaster them eventually, add that Nike Air on the back, and it was going to be a lot easier to get for a cheaper price than paying resell on some of those older pairs, and they're going to be inferior after just a couple of years. So really happy I played the waiting game, and I finally... it finally paid off for me. Another thing I do want to say, I don't know if I'm going to do a review on these, to be honest. I'm not sure. I probably will, but we'll see. But I do want to say that I got an 11.5 in these, which is my true size, and I would say these fit. Now, sometimes I do get a 12 in Nike stuff if it's like really narrow shoes, but these are a little bit wider, so you're not gonna have any issues with like it being too narrow in these shoes. They fit very similar to a Jordan 3, to be honest. Just a little bit different. I like the Jordan 3s fit more. This is a pretty true to size kind of shoe. Also, just if you're a golf wing fan, 10.5 is what I wear with my Converse and stuff. So 11.5 is my regular size, I would say. Also, I do just want to say my quick thoughts on just quality and everything here. Obviously, I haven't had too much time with these. But I would say the quality is pretty much on point. I don't see anything really weird happening as far as like pain or the midsole or any defects. The materials in general, they are a leather that's just, it's decent. It's not anything super crazy to write home about, but it gets the job done and it looks very similar to the original from what I know. And the only thing that I would say I have a little bit of a complaint on, at least from what I see right now, is the toe shape. I feel like is a little bit on the boxy side. I don't know if I can really get that in the camera, but when you look at this one, it has a little bit more of a slope to it, and this one just is a little bit more boxy. It's very minuscule, but I'll try to get it on camera for you guys to see. But just something that, I don't know, I just really like how the black cement turned out more in general. But like I said, nonetheless, I am just super excited to own both of these. Super happy I waited this out and finally got myself a pair of Fire Red 4s. But that's pretty much going to conclude the video, guys. Let me know down below what you think of the Fire Red 4 or this pickup in general. I'm really excited for these. I'm going to put these straight on my feet right now just to try them on and see how they feel and everything. But that's going to conclude the video, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf wearing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttle Boy. And this is Shuttle Boy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace.